Hello, friends. Today we will discuss another chart. And in this chart, the question is that whether the native will going to learn Jyotish or not. How we can able to see that. And second, how we can address a course in a chart. These are the two aspects we need to address in this chart. Okay, so this native, this native, you can see that this native, the ascendant of the native is Aquarius. Okay, Jupiter is with Rahu in the second house, and Moon is in the fifth house, Ketu is in the eighth house. Okay, Mars is in the ninth house, Venus is in 11th house, Mercury is with Saturn and Sun. Okay, Mercury is in the 10th house, and it is with Saturn and Sun, where Sun is Digbali. Okay, and the same conjunction is being expected by Rahu. So the first condition is that here there is a course on Mercury. Okay, so you can see that Saturn association, Sun association, Rahu association, all these shows there is a course of Mercury, course of uncles in this birth chart. Okay, this is the first thing we need to see in a chart. When we are seeing a chart, we need to see which planets are being involved in a curse. So here Mercury is involved and Saturn is with Mercury, Sun is with Mercury, and Rahu expecting the conjunction. Okay, so we can say that Saturn shows sorrow. Okay, and Sun shows ego. Saturn shows sorrow, Sun shows ego, and Rahu shows some kind of cheating. Rahu is the cheater. So these three things are there with Mercury means uncle or relatives. So in this chart, there is a curse of a uncle. So how we can able to address the curse? Okay, so the first step to address any curse is to see the sign lord, whether it is well placed or not. If it is well placed, then the curse can be addressed. So here the sign lord is here the sign eighth house. So there are two sign lords. First is Ketu, another one is Mars. Okay, so Ketu is badly placed in Dushtana Bhava. So we cannot consider Ketu, which will going to help. Another lord is Mars, which is placed in the seventh house, say, placed in the ninth house. Okay, and you can check that Mars has good bala. If we want to check the bala of Mars, then go to the strength and you will see Mars has very good bala, 120. So we can use this Mars to address the curse. Okay, we can use this Mars to address the curse. So what we can do? As I mentioned in my earlier video, if Mars, if the sign lord help the planet to get out of the curse, then he need to worship the guru or related to that planet. Okay, guru related to the planet. So as the sign lord Mars is helping, the guru related to Mars is Hanuman. So the native need to worship Lord Hanuman as guru to get out of the curse. This is the very simple thing. The curse of the Mercury can be addressed by using Mars, as Mars is in the ninth house and is having a good bala. So the native needs to use the Guru of Mars, and the Guru of Mars is Hanuman, Hanumukha Siddhirastu. Okay. Another thing is that in this chart you will find there is Guru Chandala Yoga. Okay, various yogas are there. Saturn, Sun, Saturn conjunction is there. Okay, But in the ninth house, you will find Mars is there. So the native need to worship Lord Rudra every day. The native need to worship Lord Rudra. Om Rudraya Namo, Om No Bhagavate Rudraya, any kind of mantra. The native need to do every day to actually please this Mars. Another thing is that as Mars is in the Bhagyasthana, the native must not involve in any kind of court cases. The native must not involve in any kind of court cases. If the native involved in any kind of court cases, then downfall will start. Okay, so these are the few things we need to check while checking a chart or addressing a curse. The next thing is that how we can say that the native is going to study Jyotish. Okay, so for that we need to refer the D9. First thing is that we need to refer the D9. So which are the planet actually that help to learn Jyotish? So in that list, first is Sun, second is Jupiter, third is Rahu, fourth is Ketu. So these are the four planets that are going to help you to learn Jyotish. First is Sun. Sun is this is the king of the solar system. So Sun can give you Jyotish. Jupiter will give you wisdom, and Jupiter is the Deva Guru. So Jupiter can also shows that you will learn Veda. Rahu and Ketu. These are the mystical energy. Okay, and Jyotish is a mystical thing. So these four planets basically in certain position in D9 will make a native to learn Jyotish. So what are the position we need to check? In D9, we need to check the first house, fifth house, and ninth house. If these planets are present in the first house, then the native will have that quality from their birth. He does not require any guru or any kind of thing. He can self-learn Jyotish. If it is in the ninth house, then the native require a guru to learn this divine knowledge, learn the Vedant. If it is in the fifth house, he require a guru as well as need to practice to master in the Vedant, Jyotish. Okay, so these are the three conditions using these four planets. So let us check this chart. In this chart, you will find D9 Lagna, the native is having sun. Very good for learning Jyotish. In fifth house, moon is there. In ninth house, Venus is there. Okay, so this shows the native can able to learn Jyotish. The next thing is to timing when the native will going to start Jyotish, going to start learn Jyotish. So for that you need to use the dasa. Actually, you need to see the antardasa. Actually, you need to see the antardasa. You need to see which antardasa you basically start to learn Jyotish. And you need to find out in D9 which house it is actually linked. Okay, like in this case, Sun is involved, Sun is in the Lagna. So, what I believe, the native must have the initial interest of this native to learn Jyotish must started in the Sun Antardasa. Okay, if you are if we are seeing the dasa as moon is in fifth house, so we can use the normally dasa started Bhimasati dasa started with moon. So what I feel uh, uh, this Saturn Dasa must be very difficult one, but in Saturn Dasa, Sun Antardasa, 2007-8, the native may have interest in learning Jyotish. If not, it may be Mercury Sun. Mercury Sun period is going to come. We can say any Jupiter's Sun during that time the native was very young, so we can say that it can be Saturn Sun 2000 2007 to 2008. Actually the learning of Jyotish the native may started. Okay, but the thing is that we have not corrected this birth chart. So when you are predicting anything you need to correct the birth chart. So BTR required when you are doing some kind of calculation or some kind of prediction, so we need to do the BTR. So in this chart, I did not give the BTR. By seeing only the planet in Lagna, I am just suggesting that the native may start learning Jyotish during Saturn Dasha, Sun Antardasha. Okay, and the native may like to paint. Okay, the native may like to sing, because these planets are in the fifth and ninth bhava, fifth and ninth bhava. So for learning painting, he or she need to go to a teacher, and for learning music or song, the native may go to a teacher as well as need to do practice. So this is the basic difference between first house, fifth house, and ninth house. So what the native actually do, by which he can able to learn these jyotis very quickly. For that, as sun is helping the native to learn jyotis, so the native need to do Gayatri mantra japa, do Gayatri. This is one of the best remedy for the native. In the morning, the native need to do a Gayatri mantra japa of one mala every day. Every morning, the native need to do a Gayatri mantra japa of one mala. This will really help the native to understand the total concept of Jyotish. The native may visit Lord Shiva's temple. Okay, the native may visit Lord Shiva's temple, do Namah Shivaya mantra. These are the few things the native may do, by which the process of learning Jyotish may be very easy, and the native may easily understand the language of Jyotish. So friends, this is the way one need to check the chart. If any course is there, then I explained what are the steps you need to carry out to address the course, and how you can say one can able to learn Jyotish or not. Hope you like the video. You like and subscribe my channel.